Hi there, this is Zishan Sumar with Royal LePage Signature, and this is the Market Minute for March 2018. In this video, I wanted to take you through some of the numbers that you're going to be hearing on the news and provide some context so you can understand what they actually mean and how these numbers affect you. We'll drill down into some specific neighborhoods and markets, and then we'll wrap up with an update on the condo market in Toronto. If we look at the sales for March 2018, you'll see that we are at 7,228 sales. Now, what you're going to hear on the news is that sales are down by 40% year over year. And that might seem like a shocking number. But when you stack it up to previous years, we're actually pretty much in line with where we've been. March 2013, we had 7,500 sales. March 2014, about 8,000 sales. So hearing that sales are down 40% and we have 7,228 sales, when you look at it over a 5-year trend, it's pretty much in line with what you're used to. March 2013 and March 2014 were fantastic years in the GTA real estate market. Active listings have jumped, so the number of houses for sale has jumped 103%. There's twice as many listings in March 2018 than there was in 2017. And again, this may be alarming if you don't have proper context, but what you need to see over a 5-year trend is that we actually still have less listings than we did in previous years. In March 2013, we were at 18,384 listings. In March 2014, 16,543 listings. So again, in context, the number of listings, yes, it has jumped, it has doubled over the last year. But last year was an anomaly, and it was just a super, super tight market. But the numbers are still fine, and it just points to a healthy market. Average price. Again, you'll hear that average price has declined year over year by 12.2%. When you look at this number, $767,271 for the average sale price, when you see it relative to the past, you'll see that we are still doing really, really well in the GTA market. In fact, we're up 8% year over year for the last 5 years. In March 2013, we were at about 500,000. March 2014, 550,000, and we've climbed steadily since then. So sure, there's been a bit of a drop-off since last year when the market was at its absolute peak, but we are still way up over the last 5 years. We're still trending upward. Months of inventory is a key statistic in determining how healthy a market is. When we look at the months of inventory in the GTA, we're hovering around 2.2 months worth of inventory. Just for context, a balanced market is about 5 months worth of inventory. At 2 months, we're still in a seller's market. Anything above 5 months is usually considered a buyer's market. So overall, supply is still very tight in the GTA. Now, that's going to differ from neighborhood to neighborhood. So if we look at, say, for example, Toronto. Toronto's at 1.5 months worth of inventory. So still very, very tight market conditions. And months of inventory, again, means that if no houses were to come on the market, the Toronto market would sell out in 1.5 months. There would be nothing left in 1.5 months. In Richmond Hill, you jump up to 5 months of inventory. So it's a much more balanced market in Richmond Hill. Vaughan, Markham, still under 4 months of inventory. Still a little tight with respect to buyers and sellers. And the Toronto condo market is at just over a month. So anytime you see something just over a month worth of inventory, 1.5 months worth of inventory, you can expect multiple offer situations, bidding wars, really where demand is outstripping supply significantly. So if you're operating in those two markets, if you're looking in those two markets, prepare yourself for multiple offer situations, bidding wars, and over asking prices. The average price of a condo right now in Toronto is $551,000. What's interesting is that is a 6% increase year over year, but sales have dropped 33% over the same time. And the reason for that number, that drop in the number of sales, is simply because there are less condos to sell. Supply is getting shorter and shorter, and that's why the months of inventory is going down and down and down, and prices are going to continue to go up and up and up until something happens where the supply is balanced out. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you are curious to know what is happening in your specific area or in your market, please feel free to leave a comment or a question below, or message me directly. If you have any questions or any comments, anything you want to know, I'll do my best to answer it. Just leave a comment or a question in the box below. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.